we're going to have to bolt this to the wall. And because it's so heavy and because it's holding up the whole TV, we've got to find the studs in the wall. We can't just bolt this, we can't just screw this into the sheetrock or use some plastic anchors. I would not recommend you putting this up and thinking it's going to hold in some molly bolts or some plastic anchors or anything like that. You've got to find the studs, okay? Now the other thing I wanted to point out on this bracket assembly, see, this is where the bolts are going to go right here. And this is set up, I put a mark about in the middle of there because from there over to the middle over here, you've got some big holes here because once you drill the holes and you can mount the top bracket, the bolts first, then you can lift this whole thing up, slide this right here over the head, and then slide this over and then clamp it down. Okay, but the interesting thing on this is when you measure that, it's set up for 2x4 spacing in your wall, 16-inch centers. Now most homes are set up for 16-inch centers for all your 2x4s. If you have a home or someplace where your 2x4s are set up at 24-inch centers, you may have a slight problem with this because you're only going to be able to bolt one side and then you may have to molly bolt the other side. I would not recommend molly bolting it though. You know, I'd probably take some other little bracket or something and bolt it onto here, extend it out or something. I don't exactly know. Lucky for me, my studs are 16-inch centers.